Here is our social studies objective for today. Lisa, go ahead.
They will be able to build their background knowledge on the Middle and New Kingdoms of Egypt by writing and discussing our observations and questions from a set of historic photos.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Christine Calverley. I'm a 6th grade social studies and language arts teacher at Abbott Middle School. So today's strategy is called a gallery walk. The first thing that needs to be done is to choose images and complex text in a content area that the students are currently studying. Today we're working on social studies, ancient Egypt. So what I did was I chose text from the textbook that we use in class, and some of the images came from the internet. And once you have those, then you can print them and create posters and put them around the classroom as stations for the groups to move around. I have 7 groups, so there's 7 stations. And then I've created a slideshow that have the essential question. And all this week, we will be working with this essential question. We are going to spend 3 minutes at each station. At the end of our gallery walk, you will choose a speaker from your group to share one thing that your group noticed and wondered. Remember that while you're going to each of these stations, you're going to have a reader read the text as the other students listen and read along quietly, as well as a practice so that we can all practice together. Let's practice. Ramses II began his military training at a young age. When he was 10, his father allowed him to serve as a captain in the army and made him co-ruler of Egypt. By the time Ramses was crowned Pharaoh of Egypt, he was a great warrior and an experienced leader. So go ahead and take the next 2 minutes to write your wonderings and noticings. Just make sure you have at least one thing that you notice and at least one thing that you wonder. So, after looking at the image and reading the text about Ramses II, what did you notice? What is something that you noticed? Brian?
I wonder why did he have to train in a young age?
Josephine? Once we go over that, the students independently move to all the stations. We have groups that are around 4 or 5, so those groups will be walking around each station. In the groups, they also have roles. There will be a reader that will read the text.
Colorful scenes of beauty and neighborhood.
Sculptors created large wall carvings, statues, and pharaohs, showing them as ordinary people but rather than godlike figures. Poets wrote love songs and tributes to the pharaohs.
And then I also have a notice and wonder sheet where each student will walk around with a whiteboard and write 2 things they notice about each station and 2 things they wonder.
Something different from Carlos, but it's similar. So I wonder if the people on the wall are like past pharaohs.
What's something you wonder from this?
Why are they shaping their eyebrows when the cats die?
It's an interesting tradition.
Why were there like a lot of them?
I noticed they love to have cats.
And at the end of the gallery walk, there will be a group rep who will share something they notice and wonder for the group.
For station number 2, I noticed that Hutchinson is very confident in herself, and I wondered if other people thought of her the same way that she thought of herself.
Okay, very nice. Yellow team?
In station 1, I noticed that it looks like people are bowing down to the person in the middle, and I wonder who the person in the middle is.
Okay, thank you. Blue team?
In station 2, I noticed the statue being all the same color, and I wonder if she was always planning for everything's death.
That was a good question. Okay. I think that textbooks can be really challenging for all ages, and I think what's nice about this strategy is that we can take pieces of the text and put them with images, and it lowers the effective filters.
I wonder if people cared that she was a girl, if they rebelled against her, or
Students feel comfortable grappling with one sentence or 2 sentences as opposed to a whole chapter or a whole textbook. Here is our exit ticket. On a scale of 1 to 5, how well did the gallery walk help you learn information about the Middle and New Kingdoms of Egypt. So let's see your hands up. Show me with your hands. Okay. I've had the opportunity to do a gallery walk with 2nd all the way to maybe 8th grade. My noticings have been the same for all the grade levels, which is that the students engage and they are actually talking and moving, and even the students that you would never have guessed sometimes are even the leaders of the group. And I think this strategy is a really great example that can show teachers don't underestimate your students. There's a role for every student in this strategy, and there's an opportunity for all the students in your class to be successful. Please give yourselves a round of applause. You did a great job, and start getting ready for lunch.